Hello, dear co-creative weavers. Here's Erica Macy, also known as ericamazing.me, like the name of my website. There's my surname, Macy, woven in into the name. And it's all about weaving, which I call the Wyrding Way. In Norse, it's conscious destiny weaving way. This is also the reason why I've woven it into two of my books. First book is the Wyrding Way, the mysterious art of weaving your own destiny, and the most recent one, based on my breast cancer journey, the even more Wyrding Way, where I've woven in my demons into diamonds. And in this weekly reading, I like to weave in some of my passions, which are the shamanic oracle cards, the goddess Beregini symbol from Slavic tradition, and the runes. So let's start with the shamanic card, the heart of the sky. There's like the stars and the cosmos, and the moon. So all about the cosmic awareness, and I just read out what the card says. The heart of sky is the love force that made all creation possible. The same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world, and birth it in the world of matter. This card invites us to bring a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Yeah, and the Beregini symbol is the teacher from the third circle, which is the bringer of wisdom to the world. So all three of those birds in the third circle, yeah, are some birds. This is the teacher for next week from the upper world, Prav, with the theme of consciousness. The affirmation is, I receive wisdom and knowledge from the divine world. It helps us when we are learning or to break free through learning difficulties. And the teacher also helps us to recognize and break free from illusions. My main Beregini symbol is the raven, the wise one from the ancestral world. It's called Nav. That's why I've woven her into my shamanic dress. I'm not wearing it today because it's very hot, but here you can see her, the wise one. And the other Bereginis, there are 7 altogether, which are called the soul tree horoscope. It's a very old tradition based on an old moon and sun calendar. And like the teacher invites us to do, to pass on our wisdom, I'm inviting you to co-creative weaving of your own sacred cloth with your main 7 Beregini symbols. There's the first circle next Monday in German and on Tuesday in English. And I will send you a link where you can calculate your main Beregini goddess energy by yourself. And if you're interested to go very deep to discover your 35 pages in-depth report around your 7 main goddesses, Bereginis, you can also get in touch with me and just start weaving, and then the divine will provide the thread. Come to join next Tuesday. I'm offering this co-creative circle then once a month for a very affordable price for 11 euros, so everybody can join. And I like to make it accessible for everyone to consciously picking up our destiny thread, and then to consciously weave or reweave our broken parts, fire magnet parts, into wholeness. And from this space, like the card of the heart of sky, then we can create and weave the new world. But we cannot do it if we are still like fragmented. I always imagine it, if we are all woven through certain threads by like our powers. Like my first book, The Wyrding Way, it's based on a Nordic tradition, where there are the 3 Norns who have woven us through our unique destiny threads into the bigger web of Wyrd. Or in the Slavic tradition, we are woven through a certain energy, the Bereginis. When we get more clarity about that through soul tree horoscope reading or a birth runes reading, which is also a very in-depth 25 pages report, get in touch with me and start to intentionally weave with your allies who's around you and weave through you through all your life. And that brings you ultimate joy, like this week's Rune Wunjo. This is also the rune for the whole year. It is the 8th rune from the first ayat, which is stands for the first 8. Those are the runes to bring our physical destiny threads into existence, into the bigger tapestry of Wyrd. And it completes this first cycle with Wunjo. It's about joy, and to really manifest your intentions. For me, I perceive it also as conscious weaving with the imaginary realm, like the heart of sky is also inviting us to set intention, to get very aware about your conscious allies, spirit guides, and to start setting intentions from this imaginary realm of emergence to create the new. And in the runic astrological year, we are until next new moon in the very last rune of Dagash, before a new astrological year starts. I've woven in the Dagash rune here in the painting of the butterfly, speaking of the imaginary realm. It is said that the butterfly, when it leaves the cocoon, it enters the unknown of the imaginary realm before she can then just spread her wings and fly. So this is a painting that I've actually painted last year when I was traveling through the Dagash room, and I've written like a poem about it in my second book, The Even More Wyrding Way, The Alchemy of Turning Demons into Diamonds, where I documented my healing journey with breast cancer, which is like every healing is a self-healing. It's tapping into those sacred destiny threads that are weaving us and weaving ourselves into wholeness. So I call it the life tree rainbow butterfly rebirth through activation of my imaginal cells. Rooted in my true essence, I rise up the tree. This is the tree. From roots to wings, I weave through all chakras and birth myself from my trunk, cocoon womb into a beautiful rainbow butterfly. I activate my imaginal cells by transmuting all my chakras. And then I spread my wings like a Dagash rune portal of no return. I am being reborn into the new, shining all my true colors. So may you also pass through the Dagash and Wunjo energies portal, full of orgasmic bliss, consciously picking up your destiny threads. If you like to do it co-creatively in circle, come and join me next Tuesday for the English circle, or next Monday for the German circle on the new moon, which is all about setting those intentions in a purposeful way so they may flourish and develop in the next cycle of the 28 days. So I will be very happy if you come and join me. And if you like to have an in-depth 7 Beregini symbol soul tree horoscope reading, or your soul tapestry, or birth runes, I would be very happy if you come in touch with me, and then we can start this co-creative Wyrding Way journey together. And I'm very happily wear my new hat. It's called Tubetaika, and it's like I'm reclaiming my ancestral lineage through wearing those beautiful hats which come from Uzbekistan or from Kazakhstan, where I'm from. And I bought it on a second-hand market last week. It came to me, and this is an intention which I already planted last year as well, to find a master who can show me how to weave those beautiful hats in a very traditional way, where each symbol has got a very deep meaning. And there is another long-term vision of mine to do a PhD and to research those old sacred symbols from my ancestral lineage, which is Siberia, Kazakhstan and Mongolia. Yeah, so thank you for this co-creative weaving with me, who's listening or who might be listening to the recording later on. I'm wishing you a fantastic week with this new moon in Cancer coming up, and I hope to see you in one of my circles or to one of my offerings. Blagadaru in Russian, many weavings, many blessings. Bye bye for now.